Welcome back for another year of holiday basketball.
I have seen a lot of basketball the last couple days, and I was not able to see West Boca Raton, but I did see Stone Memorial yesterday, and they are very good. They're deep, they're extremely well coached. And the other side, West Boca Raton is showing 13 players in the roster, but only 8 are on the court. So I think conditioning and number of players and will make a difference in this game.
Absolutely. And as they're introducing the players right now to get this first game started, we're starting off with the Lady Panthers from Stone Memorial out of Crossville, Tennessee. And the starting lineups will be Alex Eldridge, a 5'9" senior, along with Maddie Buck, a 5'5" sophomore. Joining her will be Teresa Miller, 6'2" junior, Emma Raps, a 6'2" junior, and rounding out the starting five for the Lady Panthers will be Emily Boyd, a 5'10" senior. Now being introduced will be the West Boca Bulls with head coach Joe Nappy. Those five will be Shaquem Gillian, Shaquille Gillian, a senior, Doshine Priyan, a junior, along with Tamika Charmont, a junior, and rounding out the starting five for Joe Nappy's Lady Bulls will be Tamaya Patterson, a sophomore. As you said, Bob, getting into this game, conditioning is going to be a big factor, especially early in the season like this.
Yeah, and I just worry about the numbers. After seeing Stone Memorial play, they just run the court. And one of the first notes that I took yesterday watching the game is they hustle and they push the ball up court. And they do press. And they press full court, 1-2-2, 1-2-1-1. They're very active, very aggressive, both sides of the ball.
Good, I'm looking forward to watching that and trying to stay up with the pace of the game here to start off the day. We have 3 more other championship games being streamed live on Facebook right now, ladies and gentlemen. So please don't miss any of the action this afternoon, because you're going to see some tremendous basketball players, both male and female, as we go through the day, go through the afternoon into the evening. And Bob, I'll tell you, this is our 3rd year together.
Yes.
And every year it gets better. So this one should be even better than it was last year. And last year was a lot of fun.
Well, I think after seeing the games, I've been impressed with several things. The guard play this year has been outstanding on both sides, both the men's and the women's side. Passing has been very good, and the number of three-point shots taken is off the charts. One player, and you'll see it in the last championship game tonight, made 8 threes in the game prior to the championship game.
Wow.
And he is a stud. He's a player.
Well, we'll be looking forward to that as they take the floor right now, ladies and gentlemen. The Lady Panthers will be in the white uniforms with the black and old gold trim. And the Lady Bulls will be taking the floor in their old Vegas gold, I guess they call that. Vegas gold with the black trim. They'll be going from your left to your right, as in the first half, the Lady Rams will be going from your right to your left. Tip is controlled by the Lady Panthers. At the top of the key, we'll start off with Teresa Miller. They'll work the ball out. There's a poke and a near steal. We're going to have a foul call. That foul is going to go against West Boca, number 2, Shaquem Gillian. That'll be her first, team first.
It looks like there's going to set the tone pretty early. They're going to double and really chase the person with the basketball very quickly. That was close to a turnover.
Panthers with the ball as they go off to your left. Now, from the half court on left side, cross court pass over to the right into the hands of Miller. Miller down into the right corner. She gets it over to Raps. They'll swing it around to the far corner. That shot's up. Short, no good. That was missed by Eldridge. Back with the ball right now is Preen, as she'll take the court. They'll work the ball off to the right side, cross court down into the top of the key. from the top of the key. Three-pointers up, and it's good by Shaquille Gillian. Her first basket of the game. Into a trap. Ball is kicked away. Loose ball on the floor. Over by the foul line, and we'll look and see if that was a foul. That foul will be Shaquille Gillian. That'll be her team second, Bob. That's not a good thing.
That, when you have an 8-person roster and that's your starting guard, that is not a good thing.
Walking it up is Maddie. Buck swings it around to the left side, and there'll be a foul underneath. That'll be the third team foul for West Boca. It'll also be the third foul on Shaquille Gillian, so she won't be long for this game with 3 fouls. She'll be sitting down shortly, I would believe. What do we got here, Bob?
Offensively, Stone Memorial has to get the ball into 33 and 25. Next time down the court, watch the mismatch. Neither one of them should be playing out. They've got to get down low and take advantage of their size. You'll see the mismatch when they get back down in the front court.
And the steal was by Alexis Eldridge. Eldridge will bring it over, passes it off to the right side to Buck. Buck brings it down to the foul line, extended on the right side, back to the elbow, back down to Buck underneath. She gets trapped. Ball stolen by Boca. On the break, Boca down the left side, off the glass. It'll be short, no good. Rebound fought for. It'll go back, and there'll be a foul called before possession.
On that last series, 33 was playing a high post and dumped it off to the guard underneath the basket, and she lost it. You got to get it the other way around. You got to get the big girl involved underneath the basket. You've got a big size differential with 33 and 25.
Tamika Charmont was charged with that foul. That'll be the first. Wait, I'll take that back. No, that's right. That will be the third foul. Off the glass, it's no good. Rebound comes back into the hands of the West Boca Bulls. Bringing the ball across the court over to the right side. Shaquille Gillian has it. They'll work the top over to the left elbow. Back to the top of the key. On the wing, they move the ball around against the 2-3 zone being played now by the Lady Panthers. Big bomb set up off the back of the rim, no good. That was missed by Shaquille Gillian. Into the hands of Eldridge. Eldridge tries to get it down to the right block, but it's stolen by the West Boca Bulls. 3-0 if you just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, here on Facebook as we're streaming live with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 3-0 score. The Lady Panthers have the ball down the baseline. Back, nice pass inside. Shots up and good by Emma Raps. Almost stolen, trap in the corner, and it is stolen. Ball knocked out of bounds, and they're going to move it back to the Bulls of West Boca as it went off the face of Alex Eldridge.
The Bulls are really aggressive, hands, feet, and the defensive break is very good. They get back. You're not going to get many easy layups for the Bearcats or for the Panthers. It's not going to happen.
West Boca moves the ball around to the right side. Still staying in that 3-2. Off the left elbow, shot off the glass and good! Shaquille Gillian makes the score 5-2 with 4:22 to go here in the first. Just underway here on Facebook. The Palm Beach Classic Invitational. Shot short, no good. And the ball's taken back over by the Bulls in the Vegas gold uniforms from the left side, outside the three-point arc. Short, no good. Rebound comes back down to Boca, and they'll back it up, set it up with 3:56 to go. Substitution getting ready to come in for the Lady Panthers. Boca moves the ball around against that 2-3, looking for a shot. See how patient they are. 3:40 to go in the first. From inside the foul line, about a 12-footer, shots up, and it's good. And that shot's by Dorshine Preen. 7-2 West Boca. From the right block, they'll throw it back out. Lady Panthers shot is up and it's air ball. Comes back into the hands of Alex Eldridge, a big hustling forward. Substitution comes in for the Lady Panthers.
I'll tell you what, you're seeing a pattern established early. The Bulls are going to get back on the fast break. They're going to push the ball up offensively. They're going to be extremely aggressive and physical. They're rebounding. And the Lady Panthers game plan at this point is perimeter game. They're looking threes, and they have to make them. If they're not making them, they're not using 33 or 25 on the inside. And they're going to have to do this to make this a successful morning or afternoon.
3:19, wait, time flies when you're having fun. We got here at 11 o'clock this morning, so from now on it'll be morning until we see the sun fall. The first timeout was charged. It was a full timeout, and it was charged to Stone Memorial. That'll be their first full timeout here with 3:19 to go. Right now, it's a 7-2 ball game in favor of the Bulls from West Boca.
I'm quite frankly very surprised after what I saw yesterday. I'm not seeing a carryover of how well they played in that game, and the team that they beat yesterday was very good and had the lead on them very late in the game, and they came back. The Lady Panthers came back and won it. They haven't found a rhythm yet. 23 is a three-point shooter for them, as well as 25.
23 would be for the 23 would be Chloe
Yep.
Rourke, and I have not called her name yet. With 3:10 to go, as we're back to the action.
She walked.
Down
she
the
walked.
right sideline.
Yep,
right
she
down
walked.
down the right baseline. That'll be a travel call. So the ball will go back to the Lady Panthers. I think one of the things that you have to take into consideration is going to be the speed difference between these two teams. The numbers will speak for themselves, but the speed right now is definitely in favor of the West Boca Bulls.
I still don't understand why 25, who's the tallest player on the court, is still playing high. She's got to get down low, get the ball.
That foul's going to go against Dortshine Preen. That'll be her first. That'll be the team fourth. Shots up and good. So it's 7-4. Boca with the ball, trapped in the right corner. They'll bring it back out to the top of the key. Back into the right corner. That shot's going to be up, and that's good. Nothing but the bottom of the net on that shot. A beauty by Tamaya Patterson. 10-4 your score right now, 2:28 to go in the first. Cross-court pass over to Anna Gross. Shots up. Ooh, nice ricochet. Getting credit for the basket, Tessa Miller. Down the right side, that shot's blocked by Emma Raps. Raps is listed at 6'2". Doing a nice job underneath the boards for the Lady Panthers with 1:58 to go. Gonna call a push underneath. That's gonna go against Keaton Freitas. That'll be her first. That'll be the team's second.
Speed is going to be a constant issue in this game. The Bulls just really motor up and down both ends of the court.
Back to the action. The Bulls have it now at the top of the key. Moving it around over here to the left side. In the hands of Shakal Gillian. She'll hold that left side, trying to get a little movement. Stone Memorial playing a nice solid defense right now. Backing it out. 1:33 to go here in the first. Oh, a little errant pass. Almost stolen. From the left side, shots up off the back of the rim. No good. Missed by Tamaya Patterson. Now down the right side goes Eldridge. Eldridge gets her dribble stop. From the top of the key, no good off the left side, off the rim. And that was missed by Miller. There's a scrum and a jump ball. Alternating possession will dictate the ball will go back to West Boca with 1:08 to go in the first. 10-7 your score. The Boca Bulls with the lead over the Lady Panthers of Stone Memorial out of Crossville, Tennessee. Guys were trying to teach me how to pronounce Crossville in the proper way.
I heard him say that in the beginning.
We're having a lot of fun here in West Palm Beach, Florida for sure. Shots up. It's going to be an air ball sent up by Eldridge. Comes back on the breakaway. Ball's recontrolled by West Boca. They're going to let that clock run now. You're under 39 seconds. Make the defense come out. Cross court pass over to the right side of Shaquem Gillian. From the left wing, off the back of the rim, no good. And there'll be a foul called on that one. Let's see who they call it on, though. That'll be interesting.
Oh, it's on 25.
Yeah, it was. I had a funny feeling on that one. That'll be going against Tessa Miller. I guess she said she backed into the defender. Tip
Look
off.
up, look up, look up.
Inbounds. Off the glass, good, and one. Anna Gross off the glass. The young freshman scores with 23 seconds to go. She can bring this down to a 2-point game.
1 point game. They were very good yesterday on the foul line. Late in the game, they had to make them. They executed very well.
Step into the line. Anna Gross, the right-hander, sends it up, and it's good. Tie ball game. We're going to have a lane violation. The ball's going to go back to the Lady Panthers.
The adage, Rich, that pressing teams don't like to be pressed.
Yes.
And you wonder if the Panthers do press, are they going to be successful with it?
On the lob in pass. 21 seconds to go in the tie game. It's in the hand of Maddie Buck. She passes it over to Emma Raps, who misses the shot. Ball back to the Bulls. Nice pass up court over to Gillian. Gillian at your right elbow, and there should be a reach-in foul there, I believe.
Okay, now my question for you is, would you have taken that last shot with 19 seconds left?
No.
No, my feeling is you hold the last shot, take your last shot. Now this could be a 2-point, 3-point turnaround just on this possession, and you've just picked up a foul.
Anna Gross was charged with that foul. Ball comes back out. We've got 3 seconds to go.
Stay with her. Gotta stay with her.
And that's it. Great defense on behalf of Anna Gross as we come to the end of the first quarter of play with the score tied 10-all between the Bulls of West Boca High School with head coach Joe Nappy going against out of Crossville, Tennessee, Stone Memorial, and head coach Mike Buck.
Well, what I've seen so far for the Bulls, it's going to be, they've made 2 mid-range jumpers. Now, 33 or 25 has to come up and cover that and contest that, because the other girl playing the low box for the Bulls has not been effective. They're going to shoot their threes, and they're going to look to try to get down on the fast break and get easy points. The other side of that is, what does Stone Memorial have to do? They're going to continue to shoot threes, but they're not getting it inside consistently. And that's the first time they have 1 field goal off a fast break, when they just scored with 20 seconds to go.
Well, we got that first quarter jitters out of the way. Let's see if the game will settle down now. We have a total of 9 total team fouls. We have 5 for West Boca and 4 for the Lady Panthers from Stone Memorial. And Stone Memorial take the ball first. They'll be going off to your radio left, or TV left in this case. Down underneath it, the ball gets tipped away. That was a nice play by Tamika Charmont.
See, I'd like to see 33 in that position. It's going to be very difficult
that
to get that
ball. That would be
ball.
Presley Berman.
Right, it's going to be very difficult to get that ball in that low box area because of the quickness and the verticality of those 2 players on the baseline.
Nice shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound comes back to the Lady Panthers. Try to get the ball down inside. Good defense once again by Tamika Charmont. And West Boca will finally complete the steal and bring it back across court. On the right wing, trying to look inside though. They don't see much. At the foul line, got to shoot
So
that
you got to
one.
take it away. You got that. She came up on that. She didn't give up an easy shot.
From them, way downtown, Shaquille Gillian misses the shot. Ball comes back to the Lady Panthers as they bring it up court. In the white uniforms with the black trim. Right side, baseline. No, nothing down there. Kick it back outside. There's going to be an open shot. Once again, another miss by Keaton Frida. Lady Panthers continue to work the ball. Good defense being played by West Boca. I think they can call that a travel, and they will. Minute and 30 seconds almost here into the second quarter, and the score is tied 10-all. We have not had a score in the second quarter as yet. Almost a steal by the Lady Panthers. Now the ball comes diagonal, and there is a steal.
Twice now, they pressed them and they forced turnovers out of it.
And there'll be a foul call.
All right, now.
That should be on the floor, so that'll be.
I've seen now several times
That's the
that
second
pass
shot.
to the right corner with the player going away from the basket. Once you catch it, what are you going to do with it?
No.
You want to catch it going to the basket or in a position in the paint to do something with it.
Big bomb set up and missed by Emma Raps. Boca's got it. Oh, they
There
got
you
a
go.
breakaway if they can complete the pass. It's incomplete. Looked like Tannehill from Miami threw that pass. I'm not too sure.
A lot of air underneath that one.
Boy, yeah, no kidding about that. Tamaya Patterson threw that one away. Well, at least I had the right quarterback for the right team. At least I didn't use the Tennessee Titan quarterback,
That's
Mariano.
a good thing you didn't. We'd be out of here in a hurry.
We wouldn't have even made it to halftime of the first game. Having a lot of fun. 6:09 to go here in the second quarter. Shot blocked and controlled. Timeout will be called by West Boca as Tamaya Patterson ended up controlling the basketball and was trapped with 6:02 to go. Still no score here in the second quarter. That'll be a 30-second timeout.
All right. Well, I'm going to throw this out to you.
Okay.
Both teams in the previous two games averaged 62 points. We are at a 40 or less average if this continues. Defense, the transition, contesting shots. It's going to be a very low-scoring game if this continues, and the patterns, I think, are pretty well set. Defensive break, push the ball up court, and if you contest the threes, you're going to be successful.
I like the pace of the game, and I like the way the kids are playing this game. I wouldn't consider it sloppy. I would consider it two equally matched teams to this point. And of course, the score will dictate that. Could have been a travel there. Nice bounce pass underneath, off the left block, up and good. Nice basket by Tamika Charma. Into the foul line, they'll pack it back out to the top of the key. Try to get it over into the left corner. Nice defense now being played by Boca.
Penetrate, shot fake, pass fake.
Those cross passes making the defense move. Right now, they're not being very successful with the shots, though. That's going to be short. This is coming down to the accuracy
Look at
of the
this,
shooting.
3-on-1, 3-on-1.
Behind the pass, tipped out. So Boca will maintain possession. With 5:08 to go, it's a two-point game, 12-10, in favor of the Bulls. Nice pass inside.
Oh, brother,
That's
and a
good and
foul.
one.
See, 33 has to be more active defensively, much more active. That's too easy to commit a foul on it. And it would be nice if the Lady Panthers got their hands up.
That'll be the first on Emma Rapp's 5-point game right now in favor of the Bulls from How can you be a Lady Bull?
I don't think so.
I think that's anatomically impossible.
I would agree with you on that.
All right. So,
I do agree with what you said earlier. The play has not been sloppy. Both teams are playing very aggressive defensively. They're contesting the passing lanes. They're contesting shots. I do think there's some adjustments that the Lady Panthers can do to minimize. They've got to stop the fast break. That's number one. Can't give up easy buckets. Two, their two elbow players in the zone have to come out and let the big girl, 33, cover the middle, and your two baseline players go out and cover the threes. They can come further out. They don't have the inside game. It's a threat.
15-10 your score as we get back to the action with 4:56 to go in the second. Having a lot of fun at the Palm Beach Classic Invitational here, being played at William T. Dwyer High School. Nice pass there. Ooh, that might have been one too many. From the corner, shots up off the rim, no good. Nothing's falling for Stone Memorial at all. Left elbow back outside. Just keep moving the ball, waiting for something to open. The speed of Boca is really nullifying the offense for the Lady Panthers of Stone Memorial, and then the foul.
I would like to see the Panthers focus on getting the ball inside consistently.
Shikal Gillian was charged with that one.
Okay, so the plus is now you're in a bonus situation for the last 4 minutes of the quarter. Work the ball inside to 25. Work it into
That would be
25.
Tessa Miller.
Yep.
Shots made. That's the first point of the second quarter for the Lady Panthers.
Almost 4 minutes expired.
Missed the second. Scrum on the floor. We're waiting to see. We're going to have a jump ball. That should go to West Boca if my memory serves correctly.
It seems like the Lady Panthers are being a lot more aggressive on the offensive end of the glass. They're getting second shots, a couple thirds.
Stone Memorial now extends their defense.
See, the press is bothering them.
And they have numbers.
Yep, the press is bothering them.
Well, it could be an interesting second half. You know, the coaches get in there and make some adjustments. Back to the 2-3 zone for Stone Memorial.
Okay, now let's see what they do. Come out, that's too far. You're going to give up the middle. Good. Too far out, too far out. She's not going to shoot out there. Going to still have to defend the corner.
Shot short, no good.
Okay.
Nice save. Beautiful save. Emily Boyd, thank you very much. You saved my body as she came down and saved the ball as it almost hit me in the head. All things considered, getting hit in the head for me right now would be a plus. 15-11. Lady Panthers with it down the right side to kick it back out. There's a shot. Nope, still no good. That one was missed by Emma Raps, and there's a quick whistle. Looks like that's going against Maddie Buck. That'll be the 6th team foul for Stone Memorial. .324 left to go before half of the first of 4 games being live streamed on Facebook this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Bulls with the ball, I'll back it out.
She's not going to get that shot. The size is going to be a problem.
West Boca maintains possession. 3 minutes to go before half. 4-point lead. Boca's got a shot there. The left-hander sends it up and good to Maya Patterson, the lefty. Hits it.
We still don't have a field goal in this quarter for the Lady Panthers.
No. Still working around the perimeter, trying to get a shot. Another miss. Boca's got it. Right side off the glass, short. It was partially blocked that time by Tessa Miller. Now working it around is Emily Boyd. Back to Miller. Now they get it over to back to Miller.
Got to get it inside.
Up and good. It's
Easy
18-13.
bucket. Easy bucket.
5-point game.
We're 2 and 10 on shooting the threes. Get the ball inside.
Yep, there's a whistle.
1-on-1.
That's going. Yep, that's going to go against Tessa Miller. That'll be her second. 1:52 to go before halftime. 18-13 to score. Step into the line to shoot will be Dushine Preen. Rattles around and drops. 19-13. Nice shot. Coming back in the game is going to be Kim Gillian. Off the glass, short, no good. It was a good offensive execution except for the shot. And then Boca goes coast to coast. Off the glass in, good. Beautiful shot by Shakal Gillian. Once again, Stone Memorial working the ball around. They pass very well.
I would also add that you said a couple moments ago they do overpass. They've had several open looks. Ooh, we saw that one. 32 pushed off. Didn't like what happened, and you saw it. Not what you want.
That would be Anna Gross. That'll be her second, and she will be on her way to the bench for a couple reasons. Her second foul and the disenchantment of the head coach.
She was frustrated. She blatantly pushed.
Nine-point difference. We're under a minute. Turnaround from the foul line and rattled home by Alex Eldridge.
You don't want that. You don't want that reach. You don't want it.
No.
Out of position. That is only the second field goal that they've had because the player who caught the ball in the middle looked to the basket and shot it. Everything else is catching it, passing it back out.
Turnover by the Bulls. It'll go back to the Lady Panthers with a 22-15 7-point game, 37 seconds to go before half.
Now, are you going to hold it for the last shot?
You know what? With a 7-point difference, I don't know if I'm that concerned. I got to get a basket here. I don't need a turnover, that's certainly for sure.
Pull it out, make them come out. The more you pass it, the more a chance of turning it over.
That's for sure.
Pull it out, make them come out and cover you, and then go with your whatever you want to run.
8 seconds. That's going to be the turnover that you called. Cross-court pass, we'll do it every time. Off the glass and good. Couldn't have been played any better by the West Boca Bulls as they take a 9-point lead to halftime, 24-15.
All right, now, when they're in a zone like that, why didn't the Panthers pull it out and play the clock and then attack? The normal number is 8. You start your offense with 8, and if you don't think you're going to get a second shot, play it in at 6 where you get one shot. And that cross-court pass, is that what you want to make?
No. But we have come to the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen, of game 1 of 4 today. 24-15. Okay.
What did he say?
He said they're putting a replay on.
Okay, absolutely.
Got it. 24-15 is our score. This is Rick McGuire along with Bob Koch. Play-by-play and color commentators for this wonderful classic here. The Invitational here at Palm Beach at McGuire High School. And the Boca Bulls lead 24-15. Bob, they got to make some quick changes here for the Lady Panthers to be able to use their attributes. I don't think they've even explored the height difference, between these two teams yet.
I think the Lady Panthers have to adjust. When they get the ball into the high post area, the player has to look to the basket. That's one. Take the shot if open. It's certainly going to be better than taking the threes. Your big girls are taking threes. Deep shots, deep rebounds leads to easy baskets the other direction. So let's close the gap. Let's do some more penetration. Let's focus on getting good shots in close and drawing fouls. Interesting where the foul situation turned out. The Bulls had 4 fouls early. As it turned out at the end of the half, the Lady Panthers had more fouls than the Bulls.
Yes.
Because they've been doing some very foolish things. They're not in position defensively, and they're pressing the ball and reaching. There's a lot of details that have to be corrected.
One of the things, and the last thing I'll say before we go to commercial, is speed kills. And right now, 24-15. The Speedsters from the Bulls of West Boca lead 24-15. (24-15) is the halftime score of game 1 of our quadruple header here at the Invitational Classic at the Palm Beaches. Stone Memorial High School out of Crossville, Tennessee, with Mike Buck, trail 24-15 against the Bulls of West Boca and Joe Nappy as we get ready for the second half. There's the horn as both teams take the floor in the second half. Stone will be going from your right to your left, as Boca will be going from your left to your right here in the second half. Stone is in the white uniforms, Boca in the Vegas gold, and right off the top, just as you said, Bob, they brought the ball down inside, off the glass, and good by Tessa Miller. Miller, a 6'2" junior. And now the intensity's been stepped up just a little bit. You know how the people are. You know, the people in the South, they kind of take their time, but once they get it rolling, you better watch out. From the top, off the side of the rim, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go back over to Stone Memorial. You know, what do they call that? Slow to burn?
Slow to burn.
Once they start burning, watch out, baby.
I would think that the Lady Panthers executed one of their team goals, score first in the first half, score first in the second half, and that's 7-point differential right now. So keep working the ball high-low, got to square to the basket, look at inside.
Stone working the ball around right now. Fake from the top of the key. Looks like a 1-2-2, Bob, no?
Yeah, and if they're able to do that successfully, that's going to open up the perimeter game. Here we go.
Maddie Buck, no good. Rebound comes down to West Boca, trying to go coast to coast. Was Northshine Prime. She missed the shot, and there's going to be a travel called from across the floor. Dude, that young man's got a heck of a set of eyes to make that call. Coming back into the game is going to be Anna Gross, and coming out is going to be Emily Boyd for the Lady Panthers. Boca takes the ball in, almost a foul. Shots up, no good, but she will draw the foul. That would be Shakim Gillian, the shooter. That'll be the first foul of the second half against Stone Memorial. So shooting 2.
I wonder if it'll be in the best interest of the Lady Panthers to push the ball up court offensively. In that last case, we just turned it over. It might be best interest to just, if it's there, take it. If not, focus on the ball movement and get the ball high-low. Continue to do that until you're stopped.
Alex Eldridge was charged with that foul. First team foul here in the second half for the Lady Panthers.
Okay.
Both shots
1-3-1. 1-3-1. 2-guard front. Work your corners.
Nice outlet pass into the corner, bringing it down inside. Shot is partially blocked. That was Alex Eldridge attempting the shot. Got away with one there.
Yeah.
6:17 to go. 7-point lead. Back with the ball, Dorthine Prime.
See, the pressure bothers them as well. They're not used to it. They're used to applying it, not giving it, not receiving it.
24-17. Second half here. Third quarter, 6:10 to go.
Now squeeze it. You have to start squeezing it. You've got to make 2 play 1. They're not squeezing it. You've got to start squeezing it.
From the, got to take that foul line shot, no? Shot's up and good. They'll take it, though. Alex Eldridge, the 5'9" senior, hits that one. 24-19, back to a 5-point ball for the Bulls. On the left corner, on the left elbow, they're going to call a travel.
Yep.
Oh, they're going to start stacking it down underneath. I just heard it. I like these sports headsets.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go back to a 2-3. They're going back to a 2-3. He changed the defense, going to a 2-3. If they can get the perimeter game going, that's going to open everything up. But see, 33 has a shot that close and doesn't take it.
That shot's off the back of the rim, no good. Stone Memorial still in control until then. Down the right side goes Shaquille Gillian. Shots missed. And back to Stone Memorial in the hands of Anna Gross. Gross will stop it. Get it to Raps. Another one rattles around and kicks out by Tessa Miller. You know, if half of those shots fell, Stone would be ahead by a sizable margin. They just can't hit the outside shot.
Too much pressure. They're not getting good looks, clean looks. They're getting pressure.
Yeah. Off the glass, no good. Comes back to Stone Memorial. Bringing it to the top of the key is going to be Maddie Buck. Ooh, they had that late baseline open. Patiently going to have another steal.
Doing that again.
Cross-court pass will get you every time. Off the glass and good. Shaquille Gillian. That'll be the first points of the second half for the Boca Bulls. Brings it back to a 7-point game with 4:13 to go.
That is so difficult to defend when you make a cross-court pass and it's stolen. 3-point play. And we saw that in the first half. You have to stop making the cross-court pass. They're too quick. There's too much hang time.
27, back to an 8-point game.
You're climbing the hill. Now squeeze it. You have to squeeze it.
Short again on that 3-point attempt. Underneath, they're going to have a jump ball. Boca with it. As they try to get it up, they broke the defense on that one. Oh, the Lady Panthers got lucky right there. That could have been a foul easily. Maintaining possession will be the West Boca Bulls. 3:50 to go in the third. 27-19, 8-point game. They get it inside. They back it out. Into the hands of Shaquem Gillian. Over to the left elbow. Shot is up, and it's off the side of the rim. Missed by Dorshine Prime.
See, it closes down so fast. She thought about it. She couldn't take it.
Travel called. Ball goes back out of bounds.
As you said, it's the speed part of it.
Yeah.
It's the defensive speed, the foot speed in the hands that force you to do things you're not accustomed to doing.
For most of my whole athletic career, the biggest thing that people would tell me is whatever you do, don't think. Whatever you do, don't think. Just play the game. Don't think. Because I was never smart enough to be able to think and perform. 3 points.
Muscle memory, partner. It's all muscle memory.
That's why they call me a muscle head. 27-19. Ball's backed out. Top of the key in the hands of Tessa Miller. They're going to move it around into the corner. Off the left block by Miller. It's good.
How many times have I said you got to get the ball inside and stop worrying about the threes? Be patient and you'll open up the zone.
6-point game. Having trouble getting it across the line. They finally do. Bulls get it down to the foul line. And a steal. This time it's stolen by Chloe Rourke.
Okay, now, perimeter game. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do it. Spread it out. Spread it out. Hands ready. It's
at the right elbow. They'll kick it back out to the top. Trying to work that ball is Alex Eldridge. Back over to Tessa Miller. Off the glassing. Good. Nice shot by Eldridge. And we'll have a timeout called by the West Boca Bulls. 27-23, 4-point game. 2:11 to go in the third.
Do you think maybe it hurt us when we said we have to get the ball inside?
Geez, I don't know. I'm sure that my voice carries.
We have been stressing, get the ball inside. And the people at the top of the key, the guards at the top, have to start squeezing it, both with their feet and with the dribble move. You've got to pressure the two players at the top. And that'll open up the space at the top and in the paint. You called it. The paint's wide open. Now, I like what they did. When the ball was reversed, the player went down the lane and was open for the shot. Got to be aggressive inside. That's the meal ticket for the Lady Panthers to get back into this and take the lead. I do think the press is bothering the Bulls, too.
Yes.
If you take away the break and continue to sustain that pressure, Bulls are going to have a tough time.
Well, and this is also the time of the game where you're looking at, an Ironman 5. West Boca's playing 5. Actually, they've extended it out to 6 when they get Allie Keene in there, who's in the game right now. And fatigue might be able to, might be starting to set in a little bit here.
Okay. Now, when you look at the court right now for the Bulls, what do you see? Look at the size.
Yes.
Look at the size difference. They're all like clones. They're all the same height.
And since they didn't give us heights, I would say there's no one over 5'9" on the
She
floor.
She walked.
1:59 to go, 4-point game. West Boca Bulls with the rock as they move it over to the left side. Didn't use the backboard on that one, Coach.
No, got to pull it back. Pull it back.
Or off the glass, and oh, no good, but she gets her own rebound. That's up and good. Alex Eldridge, the 5'9" senior, with the tenacity underneath the basket.
Okay.
We'll have a stoppage in play.
And a inadvertent whistle, he said? I think an inadvertent whistle. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the basket
good.
counts.
Oh, yeah,
27-25.
Inadvertent whistle.
1:34 to go here in the third. And the lob comes over the court, over the half court. Oh, man. We got to have a foul there.
Wow. Yep.
That's going to go against Dorshine Prime.
The pressure is bothering them. It really is an issue.
They have that marked as the third foul for Prime.
Okay, they're back to a 1-3-1. Corner and middle. Corner and middle.
That shot's up off the back of the rim. They're going to let him play it. I thought it hit the wire.
Oh, brother.
What a beautiful pass and shot.
Both players from the Panthers were there to take that. It went right between them.
Yeah, how about Shaquem Gilliam to Shakal Gilliam? You think they've thrown that pass once or twice in their career?
Yep, she's looking.
They probably did it more at home than they've done it at the school. That was a big basket. That shot was long. Ball goes out of bounds. Who they're going to give it to?
Should stay home. Yep.
39 seconds to go in the third. It's a 4-point game. Coming back in.
33 back in.
Tamika Charmont will come back in, and coming out is going to be Dorshine Prime. Lady Panthers will take it in underneath their own basket. That'll be off to your right as they move it to the right side. There's a foul on the floor.
Whoa.
That's going to go against Shakal Gillian. That'll be her second. That'll be the team's second here in the second half, as we've got 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Nice pass there. Got to make that shot. Bring the ball back out. They're going to move it back around again. 24 seconds. Shot from the corner. That's up and good. Emma Raps.
And she just came into the game. Got the corner three.
6'2" junior hits that one. It's a 1-point game. Loose ball underneath. No 3 seconds. Shot up. No good by Gilliam. We're going to have, it hit the wire up on top.
Yep.
That time they caught it. So we'll have 2/10 of a second to go. It's a 1-point game. And I got to tell you, the Lady Panthers have done a very nice job here in the third quarter getting back here as we prepare for the fourth. Both teams are very low now with team fouls. So there's going to, there's a lot of leeway to be able to play here in the last 8 minutes, along with the 1-point differential. Bob, it seems like what we've seen here in the second half were the adjustments that we expected to see from the Lady Panthers from Stone Memorial.
They're looking inside a lot more. I think they have what we would call four shots inside the paint, from the foul line down to the baseline and inside the brown area. And the pressure that the Panthers are putting on is really disrupting that quick break and slowing their game down. I think right now that the formula is pretty basic for both of them. The Bulls have to get back into their transition offense, take the easy buckets, and the Lady Panthers have to stop it, and they have to score inside.
Here we go. Getting ready for the final stanza here of game one. Got 3 more after this. We've got the ladies coming back again here in the second game, and then we switch it over to the boys for games 3 and 4. So it's going to be an interesting afternoon and evening on Facebook as we're streaming live from Palm Beach, Florida, the home of William T. Dwyer High School.
Okay, back to a 1-3-1. Back to the 1-3-1. That elbow's going to be open. There it is. She's got to squeeze that.
Shots long, no good, missed by Eldridge. Rebound comes back.
Now, see that? She's got to squeeze that. As that player comes over defensively, she's got to squeeze in. It'll give her not doing it.
Got that one, though. Alex Eldridge with that basket. And the steal. Off the right side, glassing. Good.
They'll be calling a timeout. They're getting frustrated. You see that?
Back-to-back scores.
Look. They don't want to inbound the ball. They're getting frustrated.
Keaton Freitas hit that one.
Yeah, that's bothering them. It's really bothering them.
Now there's the timeout. A little slow on the gun there, huh? But they called it. They got you. They heard you. 32-29 in favor of the Lady Panthers from Crossville, Tennessee, Stone Memorial High School.
Momentum has changed dramatically. The Lady Panthers are exuding confidence on both sides of the ball, defensively, offensively, showing a lot of confidence. Their game if they want it, if they execute and stay to the formula.
I have been informed that Crossville, Tennessee is between Nashville and Knoxville. So if I'm ever between Nashville and Knoxville, at least I'll know how to pronounce the name of the town properly, as they have a 3-point lead, 32-29.
Now, when do you expect to get back to that?
That's a good question.
Yes, I think so. It's not going to happen.
I'm always a phone call away. The golf capital of Tennessee. There you go, the golf capital of Tennessee. There's no telling now.
That is relevant if you're going to be down there.
That just broadened my horizons even further.
There's relevance there. Only if you're a golfer and you're down there.
Up there.
See, as a non-golfer.
Yeah, no.
All right, let's see what happens here. Let's
There
see
we
what
go.
happens.
7:03 to go. 32-29, and there's the steal.
And a reach.
And a reach.
And a reach. And a reach.
That foul goes against West Boca in the person of Shakim Gillian. And that will be her third. They have that listed as her third.
Squeeze it. Squeeze it. She's got it. It's there. It is there.
Bang!
It is there.
Three.
What am I saying? It's there. That elbow is there.
22. That's a 22-footer, that shot. That was a 22-foot jump shot. 35-29. We got a whistle. They're going to score the basket for Preen, and she'll step to the line. They're going to charge the foul to Emma Raps, and Raps, that'll be her second.
How did that happen? You score and you give up a transition off a made field goal that easy. That's trouble. That's trouble.
Well, she got out of it pretty well. Try to get the ball down underneath, and that's not going to happen right now. You got to get the ball up, huh?
Yep.
You throw the ball inside, you got to get it up, no?
Yeah, and you got 20, you have certainly with two players who can do that. Miller and
from the left block on the inbounds pass off the glass, no good. But there will be a foul, and stepping to the line is going to be Tessa Miller.
Before this is over, fouls are going to be used. We're already at 4 with 6:16 left.
Tamika Charmont will be charged with that one. That will be her third. That will also be the team fourth. 6:16 to go in the fourth. Missed that one. Nice shot there. Nice rotation on that ball, huh? You see the way that reverse rotation moved that right in there. Oh, working the top of the key. Shaquille Gillian trying to get that ball to her teammates for a good basket because they trail now by 5. Oh, big bomb from way out. No good. That was over 20 feet, I know that. Sometimes I can't count much higher than that, but I know it was over 20 feet.
It was way over. Way over. That almost hit the rafters. It was so high.
Yeah, that's true, too. NASA almost had to track that one. Oh, down on the left side. Shots off the glass and good. Nice adjustment by Tessa Miller, the 6'2 junior. Nice defense by Eldridge.
Raton really has changed. They're frustrated. The Bulls are very frustrated right now.
Carly Sulk is coming back in the game. That's her second time I've seen her today. And you're right. And I think they're getting tired. I think West Boca has done everything they possibly could to stay in this ball game with so few players. A lot of injuries for West Boca. Nope, off the back of the rim, no
and an
good.
Offensive rebound. And a score. Wow. It's the inside game. It's the inside game.
Keaton Freitas, a 5'7" sophomore, hit that one. 9-point game now by Stone Memorial. Boca trying to move it. Not having a lot of success doing it, though. .433 to go. There's a steal. Going down the right side is going to be Maddie Buck. Off the glass and good. 42-31. 11-point game. And Stone Memorial has come out in second half and just blown this place up.
Stone Memorial has taken control of this game because defensively they are swarming the ball. Their size has made it difficult for the Bulls to pass over them. They have just taken it over with their energy and their effort. They didn't show it in the first quarter, but boy, in the third quarter and the fourth quarter, they're all over the court. Very energized, very impressive.
I'm not going to lie to you, but I got to tell you right now, Bob, I think the coaching on behalf of Stone Memorial has been exemplary.
He picked it up in the second half. His adjustments in the second half have made the difference in the game.
And I just can't believe I just used exemplary.
Oh, definitely. It's on your
Oh, it's on my 20 words.
It's on your cue card, for God's sake. You can read. The vocabulary may not be there, but you can read.
42-31, 4:20 to go in the fourth. They back it back out. Let them stay there. I got an 11-point lead. You can do whatever you want out there. Down the left side, shot's going to be short, no good, but she did a nice job drawing the foul. Being charged is going to be Emma Rapps, and that'll be her third.
And that's what you don't want. You don't want to commit fouls here. Stop the clock, put them to the line. The other side to that, though, is the Bulls haven't really been effective on the foul line.
Right.
So it may not hurt you, but it does affect the clock.
Right-hander missed the first one. That was Shakal Gillian. Shakal. Nobody back on the deep girl. Shots up and good.
Okay, they're back to the pressing.
10-point game, 42-32. Nice pass. Nice pass. Off the glass and good on the left side by Tessa Miller. 44-32. We got 3:48 to go.
Look how much pressure they're putting on. They're really frustrating the guards.
Short. And out of bounds. 3:35 to go. 44-32 game. I tell you, they keep this up, it's going to be a nice trip back to the beautiful town of Crussville, Tennessee. Golf capital of
See
Tennessee.
how effective she's been stopping the
Yes.
drive to the basket? Beats the first guard, but can't get into the paint.
No, she's 6'2".
Yep.
Well, they got twin towers. Both of those girls underneath the basket right now for Stone Memorial are both over 6 feet tall.
That three keeps them in the game.
Right.
That was a huge three.
Yes, it was. 44-35. Nice pass to the elbow. They'll move it back. Now they get it into the left corner.
Good shot selection here. You got to make good shot selection. No rush. Got a 9-point lead. They have to foul. Clock's, everything's in your favor at this point. Good shots.
2:45 to go here in the fourth. 44-35. Boca's got it underneath 10 right now. But with the ball, Stone Memorial. Down, a nice pass down into the left side.
That's a player you have to go after. She's the sub. That's a player you have to go after. Get 22 to ball and let her go to the basket.
Nice pass left side, left block off the glass, and good. Tessa Miller hits another one. 2:18 to go in the fourth. As she tries to go for the old-fashioned three-point play. 46-35, 11-point game.
I would say she has a nice future. She's a sophomore.
Yeah.
She's going to get better and better. Look at that. Yesterday, she missed two late in the game. She had to make both of them. She did. They won the game.
And I got to tell you, she's very graceful for an over 6 foot sophomore. That's a 15-year-old kid out there.
Yep.
With that kind of grace and the way she carries herself. Very nice job. Got the foul on that one. Goes to Emma Raps. That'll be her fourth.
I complimented the two people at the score clock. They're doing a great job.
They are.
They have been doing this all weekend, and you haven't heard one complaint from officials or coaches about what they do.
Just don't jinx them now, because we're here.
No, they've got it. They're really good.
47-35, less than 2 minutes to go in this ball game. Yeah, White stepped out. That was off. Emily Boyd had stepped on the line previously to try to throw it off of the Bull player. Oh, coming back in with 4 fouls is going to be Emma Raps, and coming out is going to be Emily Boyd.
But their size continually influences the shots. They're airballing. They're taking short shots because they can't get it up high enough.
Gillian missed the shot.
Here we go. Look at this. You got a 4-on-3.
Going to take the big bomb from the corner. No good.
This is possession.
Good
Pull it
hustle.
out. Pull it out. Pull it out. You got to pull it out.
That was a nice play by Maddie Buck.
That's a huge play that she got that offensive rebound. Huge.
1:38 to go in the fourth. It's 47-35 in favor of the Lady Panthers and head coach Mike Buck.
Now, what's your game plan at this point?
Memorial.
138.
Gee, I don't know what terminology I would use, but 4 corners would be.
Pull it out.
It's probably that's the old terminology.
Right, Dean Smith.
But I would look at something along the lines of a 4-corner. I used to like that delay game that Kentucky used to play. Where they used to they put the 4 guys at the corners, a stack, 2 guys at each corner. Each elbow, and they would take the 4 guys there, and you would pass it and replace, and everything stayed up high. I used to like that. Kentucky used to do that years ago.
We color-coded what we wanted done here. If I called out a certain number at 88 or a 44, if I put a color on it, blue would be the score. If it's a white, there's no shot. Absolutely none. So if you have it color-coded or numbered here, no shot unless it's a layup. It's got to be a layup.
Yeah, they've
got to foul.
This is just a motion offense, correct?
Yes, but you're in the driver's seat. They have to foul you. All you have to do is sustain possession. You don't have to shoot, but if you get a layup, you take it.
Both teams have not reached the bonus as of yet with 1:18 to go.
It's going to happen in the next 15 seconds.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. So what you just said is going to change. They're going to foul.
There
you
it
go.
is right there. Actually,
I'll take
it
it
didn't
back.
take 15. Took
Nope,
3.
it took 1 second. It was 1:18.
There you go.
They fouled right away.
Slow on the clock over there, you guys.
Now, 25 is back on the line. Yesterday, this was money in the bank.
That would be Tessa Miller.
Yep. Money in the bank yesterday with her.
See, you jinxed her.
You know what? I like the fact that you think I have that kind of power,
Yeah,
but
you
I
do.
don't.
Shots off and no good. It'll be an offensive foul charged against Dolshine Preen.
Shit.
Dolshine Preen. That'll be her 4th. Another foul.
Double bonus coming up really quick, partner.
Oh, I'd like to see her just make these 2 and make it to a point where they don't need the foul and just let it play out.
Oh, they won't do that though. They'll play it out with the fouls. But Stone Mountain deserves a lot of credit.
Oh yeah, they do.
They struggled early and
Yeah.
have come back and wow.
The big bombs just weren't falling.
And they made adjustments.
They sure did. That shot was missed by Maddie Buck.
See what that's doing? It's forcing them to come right back out. It's killing your clock.
Shots off the side of the rim, no good by Gillian. Goes out of bounds with 54 seconds to go. It'll come back to Boca. Claremont comes back in. Going out is going to be Carly Salk. Nice, nice steal by Tamika Charmont. We got a foul and a push.
Yeah, there was a steal and then she lost it and then she fouled on the recovery.
46 seconds to go. Stepping to the line with a 47-35 lead is going to be Maddie Buck. She's a 5'5" sophomore. The youngster sends it up through the hoop.
Coach's daughter, I would assume.
Okay.
She's done a nice job.
Yeah, well,
Really nice job.
fortunately for her, she looks just like her mother.
She's somewhere close. We can bet on that. That's a good thing you said that.
Yep, here we go, 48-35. Oh, nice little spin move inside off the glass and good. Shaquille Gillian. 29 seconds, we're going to have another foul.
It's a question now of just making foul shots. So
Alex Eldridge will step in.
unless there's a complete meltdown, it's a 4-possession game for the
Right.
Bulls. That's not going to happen, and that's assuming all 4 shots are made threes. So,
Until now. Now it's
Yep.
worse.
yep.
49-37. Well, you were talking about the 60 points. They didn't get it. But I was just going to say it was a well-played game. Oh, except for the shooting accuracy. The game is, I thought, yeah,
I love the intensity.
they're still going.
Yep, very intense.
Calm down, ladies. 19 seconds to go. Nice inbounds. They let her shoot it, and it's good. Nice shot by Gillian. You said the game was on a pace to be in the 40s, and you were exactly right, partner.
Yep. It's for the Bulls though, they're going to finish 22 points under their scoring for the tournament.
Wow.
The first 2 games, they were average 62. So they're going to be way under.
Got that one. 50-40, 10-point game, 12 seconds to go. Back to the line, Maddie Buck. That shot's going to be a little strong, but she catches.
Smart move. Still put some pressure on. Make her
Nice.
slow it down.
Roll.
Yep, go east and west. Make her go east and west.
Oh, nice three-point bomb. That was sent up by Tamaya Patterson. And ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of game one with the final score. From Crossville, Tennessee, Stone Memorial High School are the champions with a final score of 51-43 over the West Boca Bulls of West Boca, Florida. Good game. Good start.
I'm very, very happy with the performance of both teams. I said to you in the beginning of the game, I thought the numbers would be an issue for Boca Raton, and it was.
Yes.
With fouls and maybe stamina. And no doubt, Stone Memorial made necessary adjustments at halftime. They worked the ball inside. They played pressure defense. It was a great second half for Stone Memorial.
Yes, absolutely. The score, okay, in the first half, we got, West Boca had 24 points in the first half, and they ended up with 43 for the game. So you can see how the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers just shut them down defensively here in the second half.
Their bigs just did a great job, too. Really intimidating shots, rebounding. But, you know, besides that, the number of offensive rebounds the guards had for them off of second and third shots, the hustle, the quickness, really the hustle in the last quarter was very noticeable with the Lady Panthers.
And that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Game one down and 3 to go as we get ready for the awards ceremony here. And we'll bring it back to our Facebook people and have the people back in the truck take care of all the things that they have scheduled to entertain you. That they can have to entertain you, as they'll be showing you some replays and highlights of game one as we get ready for game two here at W.T. Dwyer. And in the second game, it's going to be Ramsey out of Alabama against Scott County and out of Kentucky. So we got Alabama and Kentucky coming here for game two. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch that. As I don't
15, Kimberlyn Cash. Number 20, Maddie Buck. Number 22, Keaton Freitag.